Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already.
Those leftovers are old.
Hey, you still want to play Took Evening?
Yeah, you want to grab a burrito?
Yeah, grab me one.
Okay, see you then.
Why, if it isn't the most recognizable athlete in the tri-state area.
What's up, MP? I know you like to set your own goals, but here's what I think you should be doing out there.
He in the house.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. They try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you. Face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. Terrence Ross is out there with Butler. Then there's Davis. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And for Miami, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Conley. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward position. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Right side hero launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too, with both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
The pass to Vincent, to the inside, and the dunk by MP.
And don't sleep on the bounce from MP. He says, I got a little bit of that as well.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Conley. Pass to Hero. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's in there.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
Butler against Ross. Here's Jaquez. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Here's Reeves. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Butler from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Outside Hero. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
There's a check in from Miami.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
That's a 2 from Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 10.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Passes to Adebayo. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Shots good by Hero.
And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Reeves the pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Pass to Jaquez. A 3. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Ross passes to Butler. Rocket 6. And they double up MP. Shoots over Hero. Again, Los Angeles.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Harris outside. Inside. Here's Butler. And he makes good on the layup.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Reeves. Still without a basket. No good from Ross. On the wing, Harris. No good with the triple. Lakers have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. MP inside. Adebayo on him. And it's Butler missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Vincent, the pass to Butler. Lets it go from the wing. No good that time.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Both teams making substitutions here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
They're just outworking the coverage. MP runs into some contact, but manages to get through it.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Conley in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Lakers leading by 16. MP outside. Now the pass to Reeves. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Butler against Ross. Adebayo with a screen on Ross. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Out to Conley. Another shot. And it goes down 2 points. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Shot's good from Butler. 46 seconds left in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 20-6 run. Passes it to Ross. Davis setting the pick for Ross. MP, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Butler, and the rejection by MP. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
Well, certain years in the contest are more entertaining than others, Shaq. You know, it's hard for me to believe this field will not be entertaining. You look at the field. Look at all these guys. You got to know they came to play today.
Yeah, they better put on a show. Please don't let us down.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Heat.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
Jack, where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Butler out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. And the dunk by MP.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
No one covered. Conley's got 5 now.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Charlotte. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
You know, maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
Pass to Adebayo. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Hackett. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 6.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Butler finds Vincent. Back to Butler. And they double up Butler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside, Hero. And stolen by Butler. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and the Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And it's good for 2. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
Here's Vincent, covered by Conley. And he comes up with the deuce. 34 points for Butler.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Davis. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 points.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls, and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Back to Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
He's feeling it. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harris against Hachimura. Harris passes to Hero. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Free throw, good Butler.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
There's Hero with the 3. Beat the clock. Count it. He caught it.
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers on top, running away with it. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Cody Zeller, Conley out there with Harris. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 3. Feeds to Zeller. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris finds Adebayo. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by Butler. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Conley, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Hachimura. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Covington. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Butler, and MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Conley. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Pass to MP. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 48.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Pass to Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Conley. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Zeller setting the pick for Adebayo. There's the pass to Jovic. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Covington in the corner. Pass to Highsmith. To the paint. Here's MP. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Adebayo kicks to Conley. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And MP throws it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Adebayo with a screen for Harris, and a wide open look for Zeller, and a miss there on the triple. Outside Butler. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Cold-blooded, MP. You guys really poured it on out there.
See ya, MP.
And I shouldn't have to put up with this.
Whole basketball association.
Truck. Already gonna put the heat on.
Do anybody know what truck is? Hey, who's asking? The National Basketball Association. You getting called up. When? Now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah! There he is.
Let's go.
So here I come.
So, you know you got Magic tonight, right?
Wait,
With DJ
what?
and Cedric down, we need you to stay out of foul trouble.
Okay.
Also, don't fall for his pump fake. That's an easy six.
But you got to contest or it's lights out.
All right. Hey, he's going to get his tonight, so don't let it frustrate
This
you.
is a big game for us. We need you to get down in the mud and scrap.
Okay,
I can
do that. Hey, you're on a 10-day contract. That's a tough spot to be in.
But it's also a good opportunity.
So, you want to stick around? Show us what you got.
Any questions?
About guarding Magic? Good. See your warm-ups.
Among the skyline of Los Angeles lies the Forum, our venue for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of NBA basketball. We have a highly anticipated matchup for you tonight between the first-place Lakers and the first-place Celtics. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Hart. Joining me, Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. Guys, you can feel the anticipation in the crowd tonight.
This goes beyond the rivalry game tonight. This could be a preview of the finals with both teams sitting atop their conferences.
We couldn't, Mike, have a better setup coming into this one. And Clark, beyond the stars in tonight's game, you have the rivalry between two storied franchises.
And you know, with the carryover of Bird versus Magic from college, this might as well be a playoff game. A win for either of these teams would send a huge message around the league.
Well, a lot of pressure on recently signed Truck. First game with the team, and he's thrown to the Lions. We'll see how long he stays matched up with Magic.
So here's who the Celtics will begin the game with. Dennis Johnson is out with injury, so Gerald Henderson will start at the point. Scott Wedman is joined by the newly signed Truck out on the wings. The fifth-year phenom, Larry Bird, starts at the 4. And in the middle, Robert Parrish locking up the center position. And starting for the Lakers, Irvin Magic Johnson runs the show at the point. The rookie Byron Scott gets the nod at the 2. They'll have Michael Cooper and Kurt Rambis making up the front court pair. And, of course, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar standing tall in the middle. And for more on Truck, who is getting the start today, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the shorthanded Celtics had to make a roster move. They were able to get Truck, a wing playing for the Minneapolis Muskrats. This team has had their eye on Truck for a while, but this string of injuries forced them to act. We'll see how that goes for them. Guys?
We will indeed, D.A. Thank you so much. And Clark, the Muskrats, one of the minor league pro teams in the States.
Yeah, you know, from what I understand, Kevin, Truck was doing really well at that level. This could be his big opportunity.
Here's Rambis following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Cooper. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And for those who remember watching Truck in college, you know he's as hard a worker as they come.
Yeah, nobody's going to out-hustle him, Mike. He's not the most skilled wing, but he's a great player to have fill in for nights like this.
Here's Scott after the made shot from Truck. Here's Cooper. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
A little contact just won't cut it against Kareem. His physique lets him get right through it.
Henderson, bounce pass. Pass break, the Lakers. That's tipped, stolen by Henderson. And they're on the break. Well, with Truck drawing the assignment guarding Magic, Mike, you have to think they'll test him early.
And why wouldn't they? When you have a newly signed guy like Truck checking up Magic, you have to go at him early on. We'll find out quick how Truck handles it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Truck. That's his first foul. Both teams. Lakers trail by 7. Passes it to Wilkes. Back to Johnson. Nifty hands by Truck to take it away. And early on, Truck has done a solid job, Mike, of slowing down Magic Johnson.
Truck has shown that he's no pushover on defense. The Lakers have tried to target him, but he's passed their tests.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
No luck that time either.
One thing you have to appreciate about Truck is how well he knows his own game. Plays within his limits.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Garrett. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Garrett's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Here's Truck. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Butler's got 14 points for the game. Mike, you talk about the excitement in this crowd. This is a capacity crowd here tonight. 17,505 here in the Forum.
It's been the hot ticket here in L.A. Laker fans know what the implications of this matchup mean. They've come out in full force.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for L.A. 6-point game.
Such an impressive athlete. Once Wilkes realizes he has ideal inside positioning, he goes for the dunk.
A pass to Ainge. Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Garrett. And here are the Lakers. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Garrett. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call. But the refs were right on it.
Rambis is checked in for the Lakers. Scott comes in for Garrett. Carr, he's checked in for the Celtics. Henderson comes in for Buckner.
You know, we've seen so many great battles between Bird and Magic. Something special typically happens when these two meet.
Rivals in college and now rivals in the NBA. They always seem to be getting in each other's way.
A rebound by the Lakers.
His shooting has just dropped off from this quarter. He needs to rediscover his rhythm.
Puts it up from 15. And again, no good by the Lakers. Celtics leading by 4. Well, Mike, they've been rivals for many, many years. Bird against Magic. What do you see him so far?
Neither has jumped ahead of the other so far. But as the game goes on, both will start looking for their own number.
And the basket by Johnson.
What poise under pressure. Johnson keeps his cool even when the defense is breathing down his neck.
Down low. Here's Truck. No good there. Some solid defense from Johnson. And this year's draft class, Mike, it's shaping up to be a good one.
There are a few players that could alter the future of teams. Olajuwon and Jordan seem like can't-miss prospects. But there are a lot of great kids coming out this year.
Beautiful room service pass by Truck. I mean, that's exactly why his teammates like playing with him. This guy is unselfish.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Well, you have to like what we're seeing from Truck in this one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And the Lakers. checked in for the Celtics.
Okay, Liquor fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Liquor Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
The Lakers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Call the Lakers.
Okay, Liquor fans, you've asked for it.
Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone. The second half getting going. Lakers and Celtics here in beautiful L.A. Lakers trail by 6. And with Truck on the floor again, Mike, it seems the Celtics will be matching his minutes with Magic's.
That's why they signed him. Boston feels he is the right man to bother Magic with his strength. Makes sense they would match minutes. There's a reason they call him Magic. How'd he find him?
Pass to Parrish. It's Henderson on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
Really good position defensively and a really good shot contest, too.
Couldn't have played it any better.
Basket good. Butler's got 16.
That is why they call him Truck. So strong, able to outmuscle most opponents.
Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Inside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Really good look from Truck. Got the ball inside for an easy bucket.
And with Kareem reaching double figures again, Mike, that's now 512 straight games with him having double-digit points.
What an incredible streak from Kareem. The way he scores with ease every time out. The numbers he puts up are staggering. And a nice play by Scott. Outstanding in the secondary playmaker role.
Bird outside. Passes it to Parrish. He kicks it to Henderson. Parrish with the screen on Cooper. To the inside. Butler. Basket counts. Truck's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's all gravy when you're getting scoring like this from Truck.
Johnson against Truck. On the wing, Scott. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. 14 points for him. On the top of the key. A rebound by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, both of these teams have been terrific so far this season. This could be a preview of this year's finals.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. The Lakers would love a return trip. I mean, with both teams atop their conferences, this game does have some extra juice to it.
Outside, Scott. Here's Johnson. Magic hits. He had Truck all over him.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Yeah, showing some fight right there.
That tells you a little something about them as a team. They don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you at your own game.
Johnson against Butler. Driving in. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bird. Rebounded by the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6.
Great finish that time from Michael Cooper.
The pass to Wedman. And here is Butler. Traps in the tray. Butler's got 11 in the second half.
Showing just how dominant he can be. He's just carrying this offense right now.
Truck coming up with the swipe. Wedman the pass to Butler. 1:15 left in the third. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Scott, and he could not get that one to... Clock goes to 0, and this one is over and in the books. Mike, the Celtics are able to get a road win here in L.A. from some unlikely help.
Well, the world will be talking about Truck tomorrow. He did a fantastic job in slowing down Magic.
Yeah, Mike, he was great. The Lakers must feel blindsided by Truck's contributions. Clark, he was something else.
Tell you what, partner, the Celtics don't win this game without Truck. The defense he played was terrific and really helped Boston play with a lot of effort at that end.
For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm...
Wow, Truck, impressive game.
Gee, thanks, Johnny.
So, walk me through this. It's your first taste of NBA action. You've got to take on Magic Johnson, and you actually get the best of him.
Oh, it feels really good, Johnny. I feel like Magic is one of the best to ever do it, but I can defend anyone. This is my game.
So after a performance like tonight, do you think that you've shown the team enough to secure your spot on the permanent roster after your 10-day contract is up?
I hope so. Not the flashiest guy to do it, but I can defend at a high level, and I'm going to do it no matter where I am in that rotation. See, I'm going to stay ready so I can help the team win, and I feel like any team can use that.
Humble, hardworking, straightforward. Thank you, Trevor. An unbelievable performance from an unlikely hero. Tonight, the Celtics defeat the Showtime Lakers here in Los Angeles. I'm Johnny Ryan. Back to you in the studio.
Your grandpa was ready for anything. Didn't matter what he was up against. That man had ice water in his veins.
I still can't believe he's gone. Like, every day something will happen that'll make me want to call him, and, you know, and I remember.
I know. But you know you can still learn from him, still honor him. And when your number's called, you got to be ready. It could be Game 7 of the NBA Finals instead of, Game 40 of the regular season, but you're only going to have one shot to make the most of it, just like Grandpa only had one shot to even make an NBA roster. If you want to honor his legacy, you make the most of those chances whenever and wherever they come.
That's real, Pop.
Well, I know a few things.
You should. You old, man.
Not so old that I can't back you down in the paint and show you what's up.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You've been skipping leg day and it shows. Look at the little chicken legs.
No. Hold on, Pop. I'm crushing leg day, man. It's
son,
your fault.
You better hit the weight room before you step to me.
You know what? I'm ready. We can hit it right now. You ready, old man?
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do it. You gonna spot me?
Truck, how you feeling?
Oh?
Man, I just talked to Chuck for you. He's willing to give you an early look if Michael comes out hot again.
It's whatever the team needs, Coach.
Okay. But can't lose a 4th straight game to these guys. Your number gets called. Knock Michael off his rhythm.
Bad boys. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Situated on the shores of the Detroit River, a beautiful Renaissance Center. Welcome to Auburn Hills, Michigan. Here with Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Holmes.
Truck, you're up. Come on. All right, it's time for what we talked about. Coach needs you to get out there, play defense, and make Michael work for it.
Coach, I'm going to make him work on both ends.
No. Listen to me. I need you to focus on defense. That's it.
Coach, you know me. I'm going to do whatever you ask me. But right now, we start winning this game when we make Mike work each edge of the court. And I'm going to do that. I got you.
Get out there.
No problem, Coach.
All right, hustle up. Let's go. Let's go.
And we welcome you back here to the Palace in Auburn Hills. With Joe Dumars dealing with the bad back and having a tough time, Clark, against Michael Jordan. The Pistons trying something different here, bringing Truck in early to give him a turn against the reigning MVP.
And you know, Kevin, to be candid, even before the back troubles, Dumars had struggled against MJ this season. Just 12 points per game on 29% shooting from the floor. Coach hoping Truck can stem the tide.
And we've said it before, but certainly some history between these two teams. Central Division rivals, the Pistons sent the Bulls home 3 years in a row and route to titles in '89 and '90. But with the Bulls championship and last year's playoffs, it seems at last they have the upper hand.
And the Pistons making a change here. Walker's checked in.
With Rodman, you have to be aware of where he is. Get a body on him, really box him out. Dennis is always looking for an offensive rebound.
Jordan against Butler. Jordan down low. Rebound by the Pistons. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And for more on Truck, let's go across court to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, big minutes for Truck, who's bounced around quite a bit. This is his 5th team in 9 seasons, so I'm sure there's added pressure for him to play well. Back to you.
Pressure indeed, D.A. Thank you. Well, we always talk about the pressure on the stars, Clark, but for those fringe players, they're just trying to hang around.
And now he's tasked with taking on the MVP, Kevin. That's a really tall order.
Truck with the block.
Truck playing with a lot of heart. What a rejection. Full effort all the time on D.
It's good. And Clark, the Pistons were that great roadblock to the Bulls' title aspirations. It seemed like every year Chicago got a little bit closer.
You're exactly right, Kevin. Each playoff, they pushed the series just a little bit further until finally, last season, they swept the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, breaking through to win the franchise's first ever NBA title.
And if I'm headed down a dark alley, I'll take Truck by my side. Nobody's going to want any trouble.
Yeah, I agree there, Mike. He doesn't say a lot. He doesn't have to. One look is enough for him to get his message across.
And a third-round pick back in 1983, Mike Truck got his start on those great Celtics teams.
No better place to learn about winning. 4 straight finals runs from '84 to '87 and 2 NBA titles.
Truck misses. Mike, a good chance for a 2-for-1 here.
Well, that depends. They need to go quick.
Absolutely. Here's Pippen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And 21 points per game this season for Scottie Pippen, the highest mark of his career.
Yeah, very impressive, Mike, but he was held to 9 points in their last game on Saturday against Minnesota. Got poked in the eye and had blurred vision, which certainly had an impact. Jordan not letting his guard down against Truck, not relaxing at all, giving him his full attention defensively.
Jordan outside. Floats one. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to the second quarter here at the Palace of Auburn Hills for the fourth matchup of the regular season between the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. And the Pistons coming off a 1-2 road trip, Mike. Their last game, a loss in Miami, where they shot, 11 free throws to the Heat's 41 free throw attempts.
Yeah, Joe Dumars was the only Pistons starter to get to the line. Meanwhile, everyone from Miami seemed to be living there, so that was the game.
Thomas passes to Butler. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 5. He gets that one. Butler's got his second basket. And Mike, for the season, the Bulls are among the league leaders in assists at almost 28 a game.
They moved the ball well, and they had to improve in that area in order to finally overcome the Pistons' defensive scheme, famously known as the Jordan rules.
And the Bulls, Mike, so explosive offensively.
A great 1-2 punch with Jordan and Pippen. And with Paxson, Hodges, and Armstrong, they surround them with shooters.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Rodman is checked in for the Pistons. McGuire comes in for Salad. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Truck.
Hard-nosed, rugged stuff from Truck on that finish.
Mike leading the league in scoring for the 6th consecutive season, the great Michael Jordan.
Surprise, surprise. A hair under 30 points per game this season, and that's a dip from what he's accustomed to.
Shot clock at 6. And Jordan coming right back at Truck.
I'll tell you, trying to defend Michael Jordan one-on-one is just about impossible.
Agree with that. Incredibly quick first step he has, and if he doesn't blow by you, he can probably overpower you.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Truck is so hard to handle around the rim because he plays with such physicality.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another thing that has impressed me, it's their number of points in the paint. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And Beers checked in for Walker. The Bulls also changing it up. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue, and it's Paxson in for Hobson. And defensively, the Pistons have been, Mike, as stout as ever. But scoring the ball this season, that has been the challenge.
And their backcourt is normally responsible for the bulk of their scoring, along with Aguirre. But they'll need somebody else to chip in offensively.
And so far, the Pistons got to be happy, Mike, with what they've been getting from Truck.
He's played Jordan pretty even so far. Definitely holding his own. That's impressive.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. Down low. Here's Truck. Once again, Truck scoring on Michael. And the league leader in rebounding, Clark, Dennis Rodman, averaging 18.5 per game.
Boy, that's a ridiculous stat. I mean, his defensive rebounding rate more than twice what it was his rookie season. I mean, he's literally made a science of it, studying where shots are coming off and how he can get there using his strength and length.
And the contact doesn't phase Rodman. He's good at staying in control on the way up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
The interior defense has been very subpar, and I bet their coach is letting them know about it.
Allowing far too many points in the painted area. They need to put forth.
It's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back for the second half of play here in Auburn Hills, Michigan, as the Pistons look to get a win against their rival, the Chicago Bulls. Bulls trail by 8. Well, we know he's bounced around, Clark, at times rode the bench, but Truck has always stayed ready.
Yeah, I respect that about how he prepares. A great teammate, a rugged defender. Here late in his career, he's fit in nicely with the bad boy Pistons.
And that jump shot for Scottie Pippen, Clark, it's come a long way.
It really has, and it's elevated his game to another level, Kevin. He already had the slashing and the passing and the defensive prowess. Now, offensively, he's a triple threat.
And so Grant will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Paxson. Pops it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
No doubt about the brilliance of Jordan as a player. Outstanding at knowing when to go get that alley-oop.
And now let's send it over to our friend David Aldridge for more.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bulls are a league best 21-7 on the road, with the Golden State Warriors second best at 17-8. Only 2 teams in the West with a winning road record, as opposed to 4 teams in the East. Back to you.
Interesting information, David. Thank you. Mike, what should we take from that disparity?
I think it speaks to the depth of the Western Conference. A lot harder to secure a road win when you're up against that tougher competition.
Passes it to Grant. Michael Jordan on the wing. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pippen against Dumars. Pass to Butler. Fires for 3. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Truck. Fires it up. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Butler's got 14.
Showing off the handles right there. Truck demonstrating how creative he can be.
You know, there's a sense in Detroit that they just don't get as many calls as they did when they were the champions. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how they feel.
Yeah, rightly or not, they feel they're more scrutinized when they're guarding and not getting the benefit of the doubt when they draw contact on offense.
Shot clock at 2, and the shot goes in.
This is the winning mindset Jordan brings to his team. Enjoys feeding his open teammates.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Back to Dumars. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 6. Jordan with it. Picked up by Rodman. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Aguirre's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Kings checked in. And the pass to Paxson. Wide open. Rebounded by the Pistons. Rodman's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the NBA always glad, Clark, to amplify and highlight Black History Month.
Yeah, and I love that, Kevin. Recognizing those who've led the way both in the world of sport, but also socially and culturally. And when you look at luminaries like Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, Kareem, and others, we've been blessed with those who made their mark in both arenas.
When you think about Mark Aguirre, you immediately think scoring. Ziggy is out there to put points on the board.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bulls trail by 7. Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Back to Pippen. Steps back and fires. And he makes that one. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
And a close game here, Mike, as we begin the second half.
Well, that's been the story in the previous contest this season between the Bulls and Pistons. Can Detroit follow through down the stretch?
Butler passes to Aguirre. Stolen by Pippen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on track. Pass to Hobson. Purdue the screen. Fires from the line. Hobson's shot is off.
And Detroit doing an excellent job slowing down this much vaunted Chicago offense.
Well, we know and agree that the Pistons' identity is defense. You knew they would try to muck things up and put some sandpaper into the defense, and that's what they've done.
Walker dishes to Truck. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Truck. And that'll be his third foul so far. Bulls trail by 3. Armstrong with it. Passes it to Hobson. "16 feet away. Detroit with the rebound. Truck's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sally passes to Butler. And the jam by Truck.
And in this unexpected matchup to remember, Truck moving ahead of Jordan in scoring.
Like, I'm just going to say it. I think Truck, I can't believe I'm saying it, I think Truck's outplaying Michael Jordan.
It's been amazing to witness. Here we have a player essentially off the scrap heap, and he's going shot for shot with the 2-time MVP.
And Thursday, the Pistons hosting the Milwaukee Bucks. Mike handing out free windbreakers to the first 4,000 fans. A nice deal.
And for the fans braving the harsh Michigan winter, enjoy those windbreakers. You might want to layer up a bit with those, just saying.
Bucket is good. And it's a 7-point Piston lead.
That is why they call him Truck. So strong. Able to outmuscle most opponents.
Chicago calls timeout.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket. A good after timeout play.
A different look here for Detroit. Lambier's checked in for Bedford. Rodman comes in for Salad. And it's Dumars in for Walker. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Livingston. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Hobson. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And when you look at Scottie Pippen's growth to an elite level, I think it's really what's made this Bulls team so unstoppable.
And you pair him with Jordan, most teams simply don't have an answer for the both of them coming at you.
You know, Michael Jordan has led the Bulls to the playoffs every season since he was drafted. That's 7 times in all. But it took time for them to be a serious contender.
And the Pistons had been that obstacle in their path. But last season, the Bulls finally overcame them in convincing fashion.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Lambier kicks to Dumars. Good, and it's Lambier with the assist that time. Dumars got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And Mike, how about Dennis Rodman, averaging over 6 offensive rebounds a game this season?
And usually he looks to pass out. The Pistons wouldn't mind him trying to score a little bit more off those rebounds.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
The defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Pass to Lambier. The Pistons working the ball around now. The 19-foot shot. The rebound by Cartwright. Bulls trail by 10. And they double up Jordan. Pippen finds Grant. Outside, Jordan. Over Butler. And the Bulls with another miss. Clark, 11 consecutive All-Star appearances for the terrific Isaiah Thomas.
He's one of the best to ever do it. No question about it. He's never missed being an All-Star in his decorated career.
And for the season, Mike, Isaiah Thomas averaging a little over 7 assists a game.
Down quite a bit from his career average, but productive as ever with his scoring.
And the Pistons with possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Truck with the reply. Not backing down at all from Michael Jordan. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 10. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan answers back on Truck.
The scoring battle continues between Truck and MJ, with Jordan moving back in front.
Here's Butler. Tips it up. Jordan with the rebound. Now the Bulls with it. It's Pippen on the wing. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Pretty easy to say. This game out of reach now.
And they played hard, but sometimes it just isn't enough. Using his stature to beat them to the rebound. Love to see a big man doing his thing.
It drops.
What an incredible game. The back and forth between Truck and MJ. And Truck retakes the scoring lead between them.
And the Pistons defending their court here at the Palace. Mike finally securing a win against their arch nemesis, the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, a much-needed win to prove their capability to hold up in this matchup.
It did, Mike. And with the postseason about 8 weeks away, who knows? Clark, this could be a playoff preview.
Yeah, very well could be, Kevin. The Pistons saying, hey, our epitaph has not been written. They still intend to be heard from in the East.
Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. So long.
What?
Yeah.
I bet you Grandpa was feeling himself that night, huh?
He was proud, but it's not like he thought he was better than Michael Jordan all of a sudden.
I mean, I hope so. Hey, I love you, Grandpa. I do. You know I love you, but let's be real. We're talking about MJ.
The next time they played, Coach Daly put Truck on MJ to start the game.
Hmm?
Jordan had about 15 points in the first 5 minutes.
Brutal.
Yeah. But, that's what made him great, though, right? I mean, Truck could get the best out of Michael on any given night. But Michael was going to use that as fuel and get the best out of you 9 times out of 10.
99 times out of 100.
Yeah, at this level, anybody could have a great game, son.
Yeah. But only the greatest get it done every night.
So you have been listening?
Of course. Kind of hard not to. I mean, you told the story like 500 times, Pop. Kind of hard to miss the point.
You're going to get old, too. I hope you remember that.
Nah, I'm not getting old.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now look at my knees.
I'm not getting old. We'll be just like this forever.
Uh-huh. Let's circle back on that one, kid.
Love you, Pop.
I love you, too.
Prince!
Hey, over here.
Prince, how are you going to do against Kobe today?
Feeling confident, Prince?
Right here, please.
What further steps can you take to improve your game?
Are you
Prince.
excited to play the Staples Center today? What are you going to say to your fans? Prince.
You're late.
It's all good.
You're guarding Kobe at Staples, and you think this is some type of rec game?
Dad, Kobe's got to guard me too.
You gotta wipe that arrogant look off your face before Kobe does it for you. Having confidence is one thing, but you're not taking
Dad,
this
I
seriously
told you,
enough.
it's all good. I got this.
Yeah, you got this. They're just about to head out there for warm-ups. Go get dressed. So not the last one strolling out there like some type of bum.
Whatever, man.
And there's an aerial view of Staples Center, where we are set for a clash between two hometown teams. Welcome to Los Angeles, where the Clippers will take on the defending NBA champion LA Lakers. Alongside Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, both teams are looking for their first win of the regular season.
The Lakers had a difficult start to the season with Shaq and Rick Fox out of the lineup, but they still have Kobe Bryant and head coach Phil Jackson leading the team. They won 3 straight championships for a reason. They certainly have the mental fortitude to overcome a rough start.
Mike, well said, and they certainly do. Clark, what about the Clippers? Can they get their first win of the season here against their inner city rival?
Well, you know, they're really young, but they do have the talent to compete. And with Shaq out, the Clippers have a size advantage that they need to exploit. Brand and Olowokandi have to be aggressive offensively, and I think they've got to win the rebounding battle, too.
With the versatile Lamar Odom out of the lineup, Prince gets the start at small forward. And the rookie is going to have his hands full. He'll be charged with guarding Kobe Bryant.
Taking the floor for the Lakers in the backcourt, it's Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant. Samaki Walker is in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. Devin George takes the place of Rick Fox at small forward. And the veteran Robert Horry is in at power forward. And for the Clippers, Andre Miller is at the point in his first season with this team. Corey Maggette joins him in the backcourt. Michael Olowokandi and All-Star Elton Brand are the two bigs. And the talented rookie Prince in at small forward. Now here's Prince following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Brand from deep three-point land. Beautiful pass by Prince. He's got a lot of potential as a playmaker.
You can see the guard skills that Prince possesses. He's a natural playmaker.
Outside Bryant. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. Bryant's got 5 points so far. You know, Clark, with both Corey Maggette and Quentin Richardson as defensive options, isn't it interesting that the Clippers decided to put the 18-year-old Prince on, of all people, Kobe Bryant?
Wow, the Clippers throwing him right into the deep water, if you will. I mean, Kobe, one of the toughest covers in the league, if not the toughest. But they're hoping Prince can use his size to disrupt Kobe offensively.
The Clippers selected Prince 12th overall in this year's draft. The 18-year-old came straight out of high school to the NBA, and he's getting an early chance to shine.
You know, he's a big-bodied small forward with guard skills. He's got an intriguing game, Mike. He's a solid outside shooter and a good playmaker, but I think they really need his impact defensively tonight.
So far, Devin George, Mike, has not had an easy time filling in for the suspended Rick Fox.
The Lakers need him to step it up offensively. He's averaging 8.5 points, but he's been very inefficient, shooting just 31% from the field and 25% from deep.
Ryan against Prince. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Butler attacking. Finishing at the rim. That's a nice take by Prince. Mike, with Shaq out of the lineup, rebounding has definitely been an area of emphasis for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he's grabbed 10 rebounds in each of the Lakers' first 2 games. And he'll have to be just as aggressive on the boards tonight because the Clippers have a clear size advantage.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Miller against Fisher. HWLRADIO, the pass to Butler. To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wang, and the shot goes down.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Here is Shaw. He's covered by Dooley. Here is Shaw. And there's the pass to Kobe. Just 3 to shoot. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. He got it! Wow! It's good!
But he did it! Drained it! Drained it! Whoa! A bomb at the buzzer. How about that? Unreal. Whips this crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We're back for the second quarter here at Staples Center, where we've got the Clippers taking on the Lakers. Lakers trail by 13. Still only 23 years old, Clark. Kobe Bryant has had to shoulder the load for this team to start the season.
Well, he's not your typical 23-year-old guy. I mean, he's averaging 26 points and 10 rebounds through the first 2 games, Kevin. But it's not translating to wins. This team simply does not have enough firepower or depth without Shaq. Too much is being asked of Kobe Bryant.
So it's the Lakers now after the basket by Los Angeles. They get it again. Clippers leading by 15. Prince looking around. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Prince going right through the contact to get the and one opportunity.
So far, Clark, the Clippers have been able to limit Kobe Bryant's impact and rebound.
I like the homework they did, Kevin, and they saw what he was able to do in the first 2 games, and they've been intent on making sure that didn't happen here tonight.
And that one falls for Prince. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Bryant, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And it's Butler missing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, and another thing is they found the open man. Really being unselfish with the ball and making the extra pass tonight.
Maggotti's checked in for Los Angeles. For more on the Clippers rookie Prince, let's go to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Prince is the son of former NBA player Truck, who was drafted by the Celtics in the 3rd round of the 1983 draft. Truck was a journeyman who was known for his work ethic, defense, and quiet demeanor. Prince has a very different style. He's definitely a more skilled player with a higher ceiling, but he's more outspoken and arrogant even, making bold predictions and statements. His career will be worth monitoring. Guys?
It will indeed, D.A. Terrific report as always, and thank you. So Prince can certainly back up his talk with this game, Clark. We've seen that, but the question remains, does he have the mental discipline to focus on fulfilling his potential?
Yeah, you know, he can't let the hype and all the noise get to his head. I mean, even though he's more talented, he needs to take the same approach that his dad did. I mean, just work hard, hone his craft, and do whatever it takes to help his team win.
Well, we know, Clark, that Prince was labeled as a tweener coming into the draft, and that ultimately made some teams hesitant about selecting him.
Yeah, he's built like a small forward, but he can handle and pass like a guard. I think if the Clippers develop him, take their time and be patient developing him, and give him a chance to utilize those skills, it can be a major positive.
Count that bucket. Butler's got 11 points in the quarter.
What focus from Prince, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him.
So far, Mike, the Clippers have to feel great about their decision to put Prince on Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely. He's played hard, and he's kept things pretty equal between himself and Kobe. He's showing he belongs in this league.
Now Butler, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Pargo. Nothing on the board. Bryant down low. Covered by Maggotti. Well, Clark, he hasn't made an announcement yet, but a lot of people are starting to talk about this could be Michael Jordan's final season playing in the NBA.
Kevin, I would not be surprised if he announced his 3rd and final retirement. I mean, his contract is up at the end of the season. He's still putting up 20 points per game as a near 40-year-old, but there's nothing left for him to prove. Jordan is arguably the greatest player of all time.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Olowokandi, he's checked in for Wang. Sparks comes in for Elton Brand. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Keon Doolin. Well, Andre Miller, Clark, is coming off his best season in the NBA. He led the NBA in assists at over 10 a game.
And he also averaged just under 17 points a game and almost 2 steals as well. He's a very talented two-way player. I love his IQ, and he's the floor general. Without question, this Clippers team has been in desperate need of it.
Now, here is Maggotti following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Puts one up from 19, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Miller. Prince has got 19 points.
This is what Miller was brought here to do. He's their orchestrator and one of the top passers in the league.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Seems like Kobe can take over a game anytime he wants. He's got that gene.
And the Clippers making a change here. Land's checked in.
You know, the Clippers fell to the Cavaliers 98-96 on Wednesday in their season opener. And Elton Brand was held scoreless in 27 minutes of play. You don't see that often.
Yeah, Brand didn't look like himself. He's coming off that arthroscopic knee surgery that took place on September 26th. So it might take him some time to shake off the rust.
Here's Miller following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Bryant.
Hey, the smart play here is to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, certainly that's what the coaches hope they do.
They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every miss.
Prince, he's been making things happen for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to the second half of play. It's the Battle of LA between the Clippers and the Lakers. And so